Okay, and this is Becky Boricua at Faranduleo 411 with a very special guest today, Carlos Emmanuel. You guys might recognize him from the viral TikTok videos related to Bad Bunny and reggaeton.
¿Cómo sonaría Duckity en diferentes géneros?
Yo sé dolce, a veces vulgar y cuando te lo quito después de los paris, las copas de vino, las libras de Mari, tú estás bien suelta, yo de safari, tú me ves el culo fenomenal, pa' yo devorarte como animal, si no te has venido yo te voy a esperar.
Story time! I used this audio and it went viral. So viral that it got shared in other medias like Twitter, like by a bunch of people, like a lot. And thank you so much. And so I woke up this morning, I was minding my business, went to the bathroom, you know, the usual. And I get a message by one of my followers saying that Benito had retweeted the video. I go to his page, the first thing I see is my face in his page. At this point, all hell breaks loose. I lost it. I got so excited. I started crying. I started screaming. I had to tell everybody. That was crazy. Like, I can't believe that y'all did that for me, because y'all did that for me. Like, literally, I wasn't even trying to do that. So thank you so much. I love y'all. And oh my God. Oh my God.
Bienvenido, Carlos Emmanuel.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
I am very excited to be actually speaking with you. I've been following you for a while, and I am absolutely obsessed with your videos, with you, and everything that you do. So thank you so much for saying yes to this interview and for taking some time out to chat with me in the middle of Christmas week.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're so nice.
Bueno, primero que nada, quiero que hablemos un poquito más de ti, de Carlos Emmanuel. A lot of people know you as the TikToker and now on Instagram that always does TikToks to Bad Bunny songs that are very relatable because that's why they've gone viral, because we all relate to them, and also reggaeton. So, quiero que me cuentes un poquito más de ti. Sé que vives en Puerto Rico. Cuéntame un poquito más de ti para los que no conocen más de tu persona, sepan ahora quién eres.
Pues, hola. I started TikTok in May due to the coronavirus, due to the quarantine. I got bored. No intentions of trying to like pursue any career in TikTok, pero it happened. Y yeah, like you said, it's mostly based in reggaeton, Puerto Rico, Bad Bunny, because like you said, perfectly, everybody can relate a little bit with it. And yeah, other than that, I was born in Puerto Rico, as you said. I was born in Trujillo Alto y Calle, which is like two different two different places, but I like to say both because I kind of got a little bit of them both, and they're so different like cities. And I was born in San Juan Santurce, and now I'm a medical student other than doing creating videos and in social media. And I'm in my second year of medical school.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. Now, my mom is Puerto Rican. She was born in San Juan, in el área de Atorrey. So I'm very familiar with el área metropolitana, but also Puerto Rico because we visit frequently. And aquí lo estoy diciendo on the record. I want to meet you in person la próxima vez que vaya a Puerto Rico, que espero que sea ahora, si Dios permite, en el 2021. So, eso ya está grabado aquí, so you have to honor it.
You have to sign it. You have to sign it. Hopefully we do. Hopefully. COVID lets us.
Un poquito más de ti. I know that you said you recently started and it wasn't with the idea of becoming viral in a sense, but I do have to mention that Benito te dio retweet on Twitter, and I think all of us freaked out along with you. Like, this was not your victory moment. It was like all of us, because we're all Carlos Emmanuel. So how did that feel?
So first off, I literally, I woke up that morning, same ritual as always, going to the bathroom, doing your thing. And like, all of a sudden, I love my followers because they let me know what's up, like literally. Since I'm a medical student, it's really hard for me to like keep myself updated with what's happening. So it was thanks to my followers that I noticed that he retweeted me. Because if it wasn't for them, I would have, to this day, I wouldn't have known. And so one of my videos got shared. It wasn't even me that posted it because, again, I had no intentions of him trying to like pursue like Benito trying to see me. No, it was like genuinely like me posting about Benito because I love Benito. And this girl shared my video. She posted it on Twitter. Cuando lo posteó, immediately, like, gets like super shared, gets like super retweeted in Twitter. And that's really hard. In Twitter,
yeah.
To something go viral, it's really hard. and Benito ended up seeing it and retweeting it himself and his page. And then I didn't believe it until I literally went to the page, and first thing I saw on the page was my face. And that's when I literally started screaming and I started crying.
I know, me imagino. I mean, I would be freaking out too.
Because first off, I never tried. That wasn't the intention of making the
Exacto.
video. So the fact that it happened, and it happened so organically and naturally, it was because of my followers. It was thanks to them, because it wasn't like I never posted it myself. So I was so thankful for that. It was amazing.
And I know that, you know, and I think that's one of the best things, because you didn't set out to create these videos to get his attention or to meet him or whatever. It's just genuine emotion and feeling that you have for him and his career and all that stuff, which is, I think, a lot of us can identify. And I repeat again, that is why your videos have gone viral, because every time you post one, it's like, yo, this is me, you know? And I think that's why everybody loves you. Ten, you know, cogido cariño de cierta manera, because they feel like, you know, you're us and we're you. So that was really exciting. I know that I was really excited too when I saw it, and I was like, oh my God. So we were freaking out with you. So I want you to tell me, like I said, I know you started recently. What do you love about Bad Bunny the most that prompted you to start creating these videos?
I have to say, obviously his music, but other than his music, him as a person and as an artist, because I feel like he's not as different as a person and as an artist, because he's done such a great job maintaining himself, like purely himself, while becoming an artist. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's not trying to create a different image.
Claro.
Así que eso fue algo que a mí me impactó, como él quería mantenerse siendo él, cuando es bien difícil uno llegar a la fama y querer mantenerse tan humilde, tan down to earth as he did. Y la manera que él siempre pone en alto la bandera de Puerto Rico, no importa qué. The fact that he literally has 99.9% of Puerto Rican slangs in his music, and you see everybody in the world singing it, not understanding maybe what they're saying, but they're singing it because it sounds so good. It's mind-blowing. It's hard to do, and he's doing it. He's making it look so easy and doing it so well. Okay, you can't do anything else than just stand it, because it's amazing.
And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of fans love him, because he's so real, because, you know, he's true to himself and what he stands for, and he doesn't change just because of what they want. And I think that's one of the things that I specifically love about him, the fact that he's so involved in his career que literalmente él hace lo que le da la gana. O sea, si él dice que tal cosa quiere que pase, tal cosa pasa, y no hay nadie en el mundo que le diga otherwise. And I think that's one of the things that I love about him. Y hablando del orgullo, eso es una de las cosas que a mí me encanta también. Por ejemplo, una de las cosas que me llenó mucho de orgullo fue cuando incluyó la canción Cantares de Navidad en el disco, que I heard it and I went crazy, and I was like, I literally went, okay, what is Benito going to do? Is he going to feature something? Is he going to do some kind of remix? Like, y literalmente me quedé esperando y llegué al final y dije yo, he literally just included a song that is like, oh, que todo boricua se sabe de corazón, because you sing it every single year. And then the most amazing thing was that it was on the list of the top 200 songs. So para que una canción puertorriqueña de Navidad, que en realidad solo los boricuas lo conocen, to be featured on the top 200 list is amazing. And that speaks volumes of not only the power that he has as an artist, pero el orgullo que él siente por Puerto Rico. And I'm pretty sure, like, cuando él dijo, yo quiero esa canción, ahí, they were like, wait, what? Like, what are you talking about? And he was like, pero yo la quiero y punto. And I don't think anybody expected it to go so viral. I mean, I had people saying like, oh my God, this is like a really cool song. And I'm like, yo, this is old. Like, my mom remembers this when she was little in Puerto Rico, you know? Pero totalmente de acuerdo con lo que estás diciendo, el orgullo, no solo de los puertorriqueños, de una isla tan pequeña que tenga tanto talento y sea uno de los artistas más reconocidos mundialmente ahora, not only en latino, but en mainstream, es en realidad un motivo de orgullo. Ahora, so coincido contigo en eso. Ahora, ya eres famoso en TikTok. Everybody loves you on Instagram too. You're growing exponentially all the time. I mean, I love to see how you grow and how the fans love you and how they identify with you.
Thank you.
¿Qué tú dirías? O sea, I know that you started with nothing specific in mind. You just wanted to do the content. Do you have something that you want to reach now, some kind of goal? Or is it maybe just secretly like, I really want to meet Benito?
No. So okay, so I'll tell you. So first off, the way that I started was so funny because I was one of the people who just scrolled watching videos of people doing things. And the way that I started to motivate myself like to do it was when I saw another Puerto Rican like person who was already famous doing dancing. And I'm like, I'm a dancer, so I can do the same thing that she's doing. And it was salsa, merengue, bachata, all that. And I was like, okay, let me just do it. It didn't get viral, but it got hype. And after that, I was like, ooh, I can make this a thing. Like, and whenever I had breaks, I can start doing videos and incorporate them into like my schedule and do something with it. And now it's like my obviously the fact that Benito just has a can put a face on me is amazing. Like the fact that he can actually that he knows that I exist. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Like I don't have to meet him. I'm fine with just like him knowing that I exist. Pero my goal right now is to literally maintain this platform and to use it for good. And eventually, when I become the doctor that I want to be, I can be Dr. Puerto Rico or something like that. You know, like you never
totally.
know.
I love that. And I think one of the things that we love the most about you, because ahora estamos hablando de ti, no de Bad Bunny. I think one of the things that people love the most about you is that you're so cool, you're so grounded, you're so down to earth, and you know, you don't think that you're, you know, the shit because, you know, Bad Bunny knows you, like he knows of your existence. Like how cool is that, you know? And I think that's amazing. Like I would be the same. I'd be like, look, the fact that he even knows that I exist, like that's enough for me. Pero me encanta el amor que le tienes no solo a él, no solo a su música, y eso también se está transmitiendo, you know, por medio de las redes sociales. You know, like I said, you're growing like crazy. How does it feel to one day have started, you know, and I'm going to use this word lightly because that's not what I mean, but from a nobody, because claro que tú eres alguien, pero digo, lo digo por no ser famoso, alguien que no es famoso y de literalmente pasar a ser alguien famoso donde, por ejemplo, una persona como yo está reaching out for you to do interviews, and I know, you know, you recently did something with my friend Ivan. How does it feel to now be getting all of this attention?
Honestly, I get even emotional thinking about it because it's a super grateful experience that again I wasn't even trying to in a million years thought that it could happen to me, and the fact that it's happening, I'm trying to like not get into my head a lot because the excitement of it itself is one that I literally can't control. And the fact that it's happening so soon for me, it's like I'm super grateful, but at the same time, it's so overwhelming because I want to maintain myself down to earth. I don't want to like get into my head and like make this like seem more than it actually is, but at the same time I want to enjoy it, you know?
Claro.
Because it's happening so organically and it's happening without it. I'm not saying I'm not trying because obviously I'm putting the work, I'm putting the effort. At the same time, it's happening so beautifully for me. Like I'm able to actually enjoy the growth because it didn't happen yesterday, you know.
Exacto.
So
it's been
that's
slowly.
Something that I'm trying to like.
It's been like slowly but fast at the same time. If that makes any sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ahora también te comparan. Sorry. Go ahead.
No. It gets me time to actually like digest it and like feel it and be like, wow.
This is really happening. Exacto. Now, también, muchas de las cosas que dicen es que te comparan físicamente con Bad Bunny because there are some times that you do look like Bad Bunny. So what do you have to say about that? I know sometimes you say, I don't, or I do, but what do you think about that?
I'm going to need glasses because I don't see it. Like, where? Like,
es que sí te parece. Sí te pareces un poco.
I swear, Becky, I swear I don't see it.
Probably because it's you, pero sí te parece un poco. And also, one of the things that I really want to mention about you physically looking like him are the lips. You guys have really full lips, both of you guys. And I think also the teeth, you guys have amazing teeth. I'm sorry, that's one of the first things that I noticed in people, the lips.
You have an amazing smile and you have
thank you. Pero esa fue una de las cosas que yo vi. I was like, oh my God, like they have the same lips, their teeth are perfect. So I think maybe that's where a part of it comes from. But you know what? It's really exciting to see someone, you know, go through these stages of becoming famous in a sense or reconocido on social media.
Sí.
And I really enjoy seeing that. And especially when it's someone that you start following when they're starting off. And then all of a sudden you see it like boom. And it's like I look at your profile all the time because I'm a little more I'm a little older, so I'm a little more active on Instagram than on TikTok. Claro está, yo conozco TikTok. I know how it works and everything, and I'm always on it. But obviously I'm more on Instagram. So I tend to follow the TikTok creators on Instagram, but on TikTok as well. So I see you on Instagram more. And every time I see you, I go to your profile and I'm like, oh my God, he's growing. He keeps growing. He keeps growing. And then I know recently you were doing like these chats with like some of your followers, like so they can.
Yes.
So tell me about that. Where did the idea from that come from?
Oh my God. So I haven't literally, I'm sleep deprived because of it, but I don't regret it at all. Because it's Omigo, and Omigo, it's been a website that existed like years and years. But now the cool thing about Omigo is that you can put hashtags, and based on the hashtags, it puts you on with people like a community that also has the same hashtag as you. So one day, randomly, I see another creator going on Omigo and putting Bad Bunny as the like hashtag. So I was like, let me try that. Randomly enough, I do it, and everybody knew who I was. Literally, the least I was expecting is people knowing who I was in Omigo, and the fact that literally I would skip the person and the next person would know who I am. I would be like, this is crazy. I feel like when you were asking me how it felt, that's the moment that I actually felt that I was famous, for the fact that they were recognizing me for like TikTok, Instagram, it doesn't matter. I was like, wow. And the fact that they're so nice, and literally it's a tribe what we have right now. Now I go not daily because I try to sleep. I'm kidding, but it's like now the moments that I'm there, it's either they're expecting me or they're like calling out the other people that I haven't met yet, so that way I can meet them. And they're like they already like became friends. They have their numbers. They're FaceTiming each other. They're letting me know, okay, this guy wants to see you. This girl wants to see you, and it's so fun. It's become a game, but at the same time, I'm meeting them and having these conversations, and then I just do it. I do a live on the side on TikTok, so that way people who are not able to see me, they can actually still see the conversations, and it's so fun. Like it's literally so much fun. And so much fun that I last over there until up to 7 a.m. sometimes.
Yo, but I think one of the cool things is not only the fact that they recognize you, but the fact that they're so excited to meet you, because I've seen when you've reposted their stuff and they're like, oh my God, like they're so excited. And I think that's awesome. And I think also that speaks volumes to who you are as a person, not only as a content creator, but you know, and it's very refreshing to see content creators that are so down to earth, so in tune with, you know, their followers and you know, that are very like, you know, just like, yeah, let's chat, you know, and that's sometimes, you know, all that they want, because in a sense, I think que de cierta manera Bad Bunny para ellos es inalcanzable, pero tú eres un poquito más alcanzable para ellos. So I think that's why they get so excited. Now, for my last two questions, how do you find the time to create these videos? Because I know you're in med school. I know you just finished your semester. You did your finals. Ahora tienes un poquito más de tiempo, pero how do you find the time to do it?
Honestly, it's crazy because I literally this semester I tried to do a schedule and it didn't work. But at the same time, I always was able to do the work and do the TikToks. Because honestly, if it was for me, I would just do TikToks at this point, because I became obsessed with the content. I love it. But obviously, I have a priority prior to that I really want. Claro. So what kept me doing the TikToks obviously wasn't the schedule. It was literally me not wanting to study anymore. So I needed to relax the mind, and going to do TikToks was like my break, literally. And the hard part of it was to try not to stay in TikTok. Exactly. Because obviously I had to go back to study. So that was the hard part. But like it ended up like working both sideways. And I'm really happy that I don't regret making TikToks at all, because it may have affected my schedule, my study schedule, my sleeping schedule a little bit, but it's all like at the end of the day, like worth it for me, because I feel happy, and that's the important thing at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Totally. And how long does it take you between coming up with the concept for the video, taping it, having it how you want, and uploading it?
That's a good question. So it's depending on basically okay, this is my role literally. I wake up in the morning and I already say a bunch of sounds, and I'm like, okay, I never have a plan of like what video I'm gonna make. I literally just let it get to me when I hear the sound. I'm like, okay, am I gonna do this one today? And I hear it, and I'm like, nah. And I go to the other one, and then I consider the time too that I have to make it. Because if it's like obviously you've seen my content and you know that it's a lot of reggaeton too, other than Bad Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
And the reggaeton takes a while because I do the editing, I do the sound, I do the like the name of the song, the artist of the song, I rate them, and that editing takes like an hour to make.
Yeah.
And then after that, I have to engage with them, so I stay like a 30 minutes more, so that way I can talk to them in the video. And I feel like that helps at the end of the day because they would want to comment to talk to me. And after that, I try to like close the cell phone and head back to study. And then when it's Bad Bunny, it's easier for me because one, I love Bad Bunny, so it comes to me naturally. And then it only takes 15 seconds to make those because it's like a small sound, and I can make whatever with that.
Exactly.
And that takes me like 30 minutes to interact and like do the literally the 15-second ones, just one take. And I just edit the one take, and that's it. That's, I would say, 30 minutes top.
Those are the fastest ones. Well, we love your content. We love you.
Thank you.
We absolutely love following you, and I'm really excited and actually honored to be, I would say, one of your first interviews. So I'm excited about that because I don't want you to blow up and then be like, oh, I'm not taking any interviews right now. Espero que nunca pase, porque conociéndote como te conozco ahora through here, creo que no. Creo que you're very down to earth and you'll always make time for you know, your followers and your friends. So, de verdad que te agradezco de corazón el haber tomado tu tiempo y haber dicho que sí. Primero que nada, I was a little hesitant when I reached out because I wasn't sure. I said, I don't know. You know, what happens also is that a lot of people that are content creators that create these types of things are very shy. So they don't like any kind, I mean, besides what they create, they don't like any kind of interviews or anything because they get nervous or whatnot. So I wasn't too sure. I said, oh, please, que diga que sí. So I was very excited. So this was perfect then. Bueno, me encantó poder platicar contigo, pasar unos minutos charlando sobre esta nueva carrera que tienes, aparte obviamente de la de doctor que vas a estar ejerciendo muy pronto, primero Dios. Esperamos que hayan salido muy bien todos tus exámenes finales para que puedas disfrutar la Navidad y el Año Nuevo. I'm jealous because you're in Puerto Rico right now, aunque sé que hay toque de queda, so, you know, dentro de lo que cabe se puede disfrutar. Pero muchas gracias, Carlos Emmanuel. Me encantó poder platicar contigo, tenerte como invitado aquí en my platform de Faranduleo 411. Y ya lo dijimos, en el próximo viaje a Puerto Rico, nos vemos. For sure.
I'm a sure guy. For sure. 100%. Gracias a ti por tenerme y gracias por la oportunidad. Y agradezco lo nice que eres y wow.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can do this again.
Yes, soon. Thank you so much, Carlos Emmanuel. It was a pleasure and an honor having you here on Faranduleo 411. Bye.
Likewise.